What's up? What's up? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, a Knicks fan, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we do, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. You want to know when the next video going to drop? Hit the notification bell. All right, let's get into the video. The New York Knicks can, and I believe, well, hopefully, because I have some disappointing news. We'll get into that in a little bit later. But we should be knocking off this team, sending them home, sending them to Cabo, wherever they go on vacation, have them go home. That's all I'm about to say. We're going to get into this. We ain't going to stay long on this elimination factor here, but like I said in my earlier videos, I predicted Knicks would take this in 5, but now there's some doubt right now. We already know that Mitchell Robinson was questionable for this game. Bogdanovich is out. He have that foot contusion. Mitchell Robinson is suffering from the left ankle sprain. Now we have Jericho Sims he's probable for the game with a shoulder inflammation. And now Jalen Brunson is suffering from a right knee contusion, which was caused by Kyle Lowry. Like I said in my last video, these guys played dirty. And my biggest fear because we're going to win this series. But how healthy are we going to be going into the next series against the Indiana Pacers? Because this team been playing some very dirty basketball. First, they came out and they talk about they was the better team and that they can beat us. And, like I said, that they were the better team and that we had no chance. Paul Reed said we prefer the New York Knicks. We know the backstory, how we got here. But now that we're here and the New York Knicks is about to go on to the next series, we have to worry about how healthy are we going to be. Brunson, career night the last game. You know what I'm saying? Will he be able to do that? Because he's going to be probable for this game. You know what I'm saying? And even if he come in to play this game, how effective will he be tonight? Will the supporting cast get it done without his brilliance? A lot of things are going to have to happen tonight for the New York Knicks to close out. But I'm confident, you know what I'm saying? I'm confident that we can close this game out, even if Jalen Brunson don't play. I'm being real with you because the way this team has been playing all year long is, and I know it sounds cliche, is the next man up. You know what I'm saying? The next man up. I was watching my man Greeny yesterday, and I don't like to, repeat people and regurgitate things, but he said something and it made a lot of sense. You know how a lot of times people talk about one team wanting more and it being cliche, like, oh, this team, they got after it, they wanted more. The New York Knicks want this series more than anything. Matter of fact, I think the New York Knicks want the championship more. Let me break it down. Well, I'm confident that the New York Knicks can make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. First off, we're going to be playing the Indiana Pacers in the second round. And the thing about that series is, I know a lot of people want, just like the 76ers, a lot of people want to give the Knicks a chance. Let's say it was 70-30. You know what I'm saying? You had Knicks fans and you had people who are not Knicks fans still giving the Knicks somewhat a chance. But they were saying that we was going to end this in Game 7. I said 5. Some people said 6. Either way, when we meet the Indiana Pacers, it's going to be a totally different series. One, I am worried about the health. But the reason I believe that we can take this series against the Indiana Pacers is for other reasons than the Philadelphia 76ers. My reason for the 76ers is that we are the better team. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are not pointing out in this series against the 76ers that, okay, they want to talk about they got robbed in Game 2. Or they supposed to won Game 1. They won Game 3. But in every victory that the New York Knicks had in this series, we was down double figures. We fought our way back. We clawed our way back. And we won the game. So how you don't talk about y'all was supposed to win this game? Nah. You know what I'm saying? If y'all was supposed to win the game, y'all would have won the game. If y'all was the better team, y'all would have won the game. But you're not. Game 3, the most questionable game out the whole series. We're going to talk about this game after the season is over. Game 3 is going to be talked about for a while, and not just among Knicks fans, but against pundits when they're talking about whatever game and talking about dirty plays. Embiid play is going to be etched in NBA history. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just saying that because he was playing against the New York Knicks, but the dirtiness that he's doing in this series, it has everybody looking at him in a totally different light. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in my last video, character. And I know when you want to win, people say you got to do what you got to do when you want to win, but still, character counts for a lot. That's just my opinion. Now, you see the New York Knicks, 9-1 team postseason history when we have a 3-1 lead going into a series. The last time we lost, 1997 against the Miami Heat. Like I said, I'm confident that we're going to win this series. Whether it's tonight, whether it's game 6, whether it's game 7, we will win this series. Simple as that. Simple as that. Now, let's get into something else real quick.
I think it's unfortunate, and I'm not calling them out, but it is disappointing. It kind of pisses me off, especially because Philly is considered a sports town, so, you know, they've always shown up, and I don't think that should happen. I love our fans. I think it's unfortunate, and I'm not calling them out, but it is disappointing. It kind of pisses me off, especially because Philly is considered a sports town, so, you know, they've always shown up, and I don't think that should happen.
I let that play twice because I wanted y'all to hear what he said. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to hear how this man went from saying that they are the better team to the referees played a big part in them losing game 2. Now that it was the Knicks fans' fault. The New York Knicks fans was the reason why they lost game 4. The New York Knicks fans was the reason that they lost game 4. Let's just look at this game 4 and fourth quarter stats with Jeol Embiid. I'm not gonna lie, we all know how great he was in game 3. In game 1, he was still good. 30, I think he had 35 points. Game 2, I think another 20-something points. Game 3, 50 points. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at his field goal percentage and what he did, 15 points in game 3 coming in the fourth quarter. But look at the field goals. It was 1 and 2, right? All them points came from the free throw line. Once the Knicks adjusted, put the right player on him, put a Anunoby and a Chua, guys that are used to defending mobile players, because Hartenstein, he's he's basically in the center, so this is where he's getting foul trouble at. And you seen the difference. The fouls wasn't being called. You wasn't going to the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? You talk about the 3-pointers. Yeah, that game 3, he was hot. He was hot. In game 4, 0 for 5. 0 for 5 in the fourth quarter. How you going to win a series when you're not showing up in the fourth quarter? We're not even going to talk about rebounding. You know what I'm saying? You're just big. This is how you get your rebound. You barely put efforts in your rebound. But for you to blame the New York Knicks fans for your failures is pitiful. Like I said, it goes back to character. It shows you who this guy is. I called him Dirty Embiid, but we're going to have to start calling this guy Big Baby. Big Baby. Because that's what he is. He's a baby. All he has done in this series has nothing but complain. You know what I'm saying? Look at our superstar compared to this guy. Look at Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson is not coming to the podium and talking about, oh, the refs ain't doing this and blah, blah, blah. And, blah, you know what I'm saying? Granted, Dante has voiced his opinion. But I'm talking about our star player. And that's how everything rolls. You know what I'm saying? When your star player is confident, it all falls on the rest of the guys. They're going to follow your leader. And for Draymond Green, you out there talking that shit about, excuse me, like I said, I don't like the curse. But you out there talking that junk about Jalen Brunson cannot lead this team to an NBA Finals. man, if it wasn't for Steph, you wouldn't have yours. I hate when players talk smack, talk trash, but they, and a lot of them say, "Oh, he played a part." But come on, if it wasn't for certain other players, he wouldn't have the rings he had. And I don't care what other team he was on, he wouldn't have his rings. So if you're not the man, shut up. That's just how I feel. If you're not the man that's responsible for your championships, shut up. Shut the hell up. Because y'all not even in the playoffs. You sitting home right now. Somewhere, like I said, Cabo Beach. Or on your podcast. Like I am. So shut up. Draymond Green, shut up. I said it one more time. Shut up. Don't talk about people that's playing right now. Don't talk about the New York Knicks. Don't talk about Jalen Brunson. Shut up. Just shut up, all right? Let's get back to my man, Jeol, Crybaby, Dirty Embiid. How you going to blame the fans? And then you had some pundits kind of rocking that way too. You know what I'm saying? Talking about they shouldn't be selling their tickets, Philadelphia fans. And some of them seen it as a come up. And I was thinking to myself, okay, some tickets probably were sold back channel, whatever the case may be. But there are a lot of New Yorkers that live in Philadelphia. And like you said, it's not that long of a drive to drive up there and buy tickets. Who's to say that the arena was sold out? You know what I'm saying? Can somebody just go that change the narrative? Was the arena sold out? How was the Knicks fans able to get so many tickets in a playoff game? How? But either way, how can you blame fans for supporting their teams? You know what I'm saying? And I live in New York, and I know if you're a New York Knicks fan, you probably do as well. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people that live in New York that are not New York Knicks fans. So let's not just talk about, tickets being sold across state lines because you have no evidence. Well, you can probably check sales records, but still, how can you blame the fans for doing what fans are supposed to do? You're supposed to do your job, and your job is to win games, not disappear in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Had you played your best game in the fourth quarter, who knows? Who knows where y'all would have ended up, where this series would be right now. But right now, y'all are on the brink of elimination in the hands of Jalen Brunson, by the hands of Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks and a rebounding machine called Josh Hart. Now, step your game up. Game 5, like I said in my last video, as I said it before, I predicted this will be the end of the 76ers. We were taking the series in game 5. But with the injuries that's piling up from dirty play, you know what I'm saying? It might be questionable tonight, but we will win this series. We will win this series because if Brunson do not play tonight, which is probable, he will have a 2 days to rest, give that knee some time to go down, that contusion, just the swelling, and hopefully Bogdanovic will come back. And you know what I'm saying, he has been giving us points when we needed it. And Jericho Sims, I really hope he was a play because I and a lot of Knicks fans wanted to unleash the beast. We wanted to unleash the Kraken. Go out there and start just diving on people's legs. Start doing the Joel Embiid, the dirty crybaby tactics. You know what I'm saying? And this is another thing that I'm worrying about tonight's game, y'all. Before I get out of here, this is my last thing I want to talk about. How dirty are these guys are going to play tonight? They're desperate. They're going to do any and everything to win this game. Excuse me. And some might say that's what you're supposed to do. But come on, are you supposed to hurt people? Because right now, you don't have a chance. So if you come out playing dirty, then New York Knicks, y'all got to start playing dirty. Because that's another fact I wanted to talk about. They're talking about how this is a physical game. But not really. The Knicks are not doing the things that the 76ers are doing to us. We're not grabbing and pouncing. We're not playing dirty basketball. We're just getting in position, beating them to certain spots. Yeah, we fouling. Everything that happens in the basketball game. We're playing straight up basketball. Philadelphia is playing back alley. I don't know what you call it. Dirty ball. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. And don't forget to hit the like button. If you have not subscribed, please, I'm begging you, hit that subscribe button. All right. And with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless and peace.